movement for change for aba officially say omate political party. Alan Kojo Chairmantin any the group omuye NPP for. And sorry Alan Kojo Chairmantin's movement for change rebrands into political party, now known as United Party, UP. The new UP. Ebi amwa senkregwa, mo tafo pankrono, mo dichuwa, mo mami krum denu, ene mo papa krum ayeldo. Mo ebi amwo oboase dunkwao. Amokom ene sebio enyenye nchirem. Ose de na Kevin King, yesi Alan, de na waye. Alan Kojo Chairmantin NPP fo a omusu hu omu se sebio party no enkoyi a omote omo ho no. Afe de party na basa na nkasa omotu. Omo se omato party ni din UP. Enti movement for change na sebio eyekuo. Se sia de aye amanyokuo. There's a difference between a movement. Hey, yenshia, yango kan adwene, yanka bibima obi ehu se yeso, ye pa de pa Ghana, yenso pese nyoma ko ye friend movement. Okọ na we to abasakom, we insada we kom, we sre ye bosri hehe, ye friend movement. Ye nyina ya adwene ye se, we de edi ekira ebeboaye, and a movement. And Alan Kojo Chairmantin say, se sia na ye nto abasakom biom, se sia de yagye akonwa atena se, wate de amanyokuo. Yewo edien ekuo any amanyokuo any party, political party, and Alan Kojo Chairmantin ati amanyokuo aye from United Party. United Party. Na mebe chao in Sembia ewosa wote ase na hu ene adekudie ntia ende NPP ye freno New Patriotic Party no. Adikudiente Alan Kojo Chairmantin ananka also lead the NPP before Ekufuado. Oje muma Ekufuado. Alan Kojo Chairmantin sebio obo no ho modern eye campaign. Sebio impempenso bi ojama Ekufuado edu na penso Ekufuado ne bawumia mo eka ne hye eburu ne chifo papa bi ani and wate ne ho akoti UP no me be kire wase. UP and yate every NPP mu no JJ Rollins ka kire Ghana for na yentie.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us.
Ghana for no say MPP no. Oma esa chinchina. Oma ese edien eye abosoma kotre. O say omutumi tisa omukala, omutumi sisa omudin. Omutumi esisa seni omukasa. Omutumi esisa seni omutie. Na omusu ne de ensisa. O say who they are, what they are, their nature, you cannot change them. They will come in different colors and in different names. And they are manifesting. Ama ye nyina hu say the NPP na eye fapem miensa ene gina so. The NPP has 3 pillars. Ye ka say NPP gina eye 3 pillars so a omu gina dankwa, domo ena buzia. These are the 3 pillars NPP e gina so. Nti NPP fo a ye woni pe bi a because of dankwa nti eno mo NPP mu. Ye woni pe bi so a because of dombo nti eno mo NPP mu. And ye woni pe bia because of buzia enti no mo NPP mu. So 3 groups omo nyina ewo omo ideas omu nyina efo omu adwene a omu kabo mu se omu beti one political party. And sa omu a omu gine mu ete eye NPP no a omu nyina efri eye de UP mu no. Omu enananom a omu ye buziafo no se omate omu. Na eye buziafo nananom no omu ne alanchremantin ene omu a omu di alanchremantin echi e party ni mu. There's one interesting thing. For a long time, even though fapim miensa and NPP jinaso emaniye party no, ya single out only one of the three pillars and a yamanabe to say no and a represented the party dankwa. So obo dombo fwa ayana obibu se uye Jimmy fo. So oka buzia fo na ayana obibu se unim dia woka. Na dankwa fo no ama party na be say omo dia na sebio omo mpo na apore ho kakra ama dombo eni buziafo no. But it is something a manifesting. Now a party a what a 9 million say jina so. And a 9 baako no say they are no more going to be part of that party, meaning party in 9 million pe. Now let's take our time and step back a little bit. So uchi when ni ekwe chire kakra, this is what you see. And the air play out and say omo a omati omo ho abeti UP foforo no enya wanwane nie. Let's go back a little bit. Obeti the air konase. And I said the air koso no obeti ase. Now, when you go back, you see this, the birth of the UP tradition, a coalition against one party rule. The birth of the UP tradition. Senya UP. Ebaye. Also, tia say NPP every UP. The education kit will be na fe the esin there yati UP for no betiasie. Now, the birth of the UP tradition, a coalition against one party rule. Sa UP no adikudientia ye wu UP no na eye inkuo bi na keka omu bomu ema UP no ebeye UP. Inti UP no enye nipa baako. Eye inkuo. Ena omu ka omu bomu se omu mpene se Kwame Nkrumah ebedi Ghana so ono nkwa ne party ne be wini power. Inti omu nyina ka omu bomu se omu ba be den ebe stop Kwame Nkrumah say obey president of Ghana. Now, when you read the history, this is what it says. In the wake of Ghana's independence in 1957, Kwame Nkrumah's Convention People's Party stood as the towering force in national politics. But beneath the surface of this new public, a diverse group of regional and ideological factions harbored deep concerns about Nkrumah's centralizing tendencies and the drift towards authoritarianism. Now, almost said could yentia ema sa group of friend UP no eba and say in 1957 Kwame Nkrumah winning elections no nipakuo bi anase nkokuo bi adwene ye almost say sene Kwame Nkrumah ne CPP no ewini de power Ghana for editumi ahye omunsem democratically no omo de na omo nte omo ho ase na omo adwene ye omo say Kwame Nkrumah beje okuro na boso Kwame Nkrumah ebeye ahantan Kwame Nkrumah ebeye penyini bi a obeye kebi obeye oma kebi mamin kebi enkoso enti omo fo omo ho adwene say omo bepe ekwan bia so egu Kwame Nkrumah aban no. Now yanko enim me kira UP na se adekodi enti a ende yati UP foforo. Now, to suppress ethnic and regional political fragmentation, na Kwame Nkrumah per se, eye ade a ye friend inyimu, ekuo we, enton we, sa asum we, sa nipakuo we, sa enton we, sa ebusuafo we, na Kwame Nkrumah per se obras ade na se. It dey no ye. Nkrumah's government passed the Avoidance of Discrimination Act 1957, which banned parties based on ethnic, regional, and religious lines. It is Kwame Nkrumah, no per se, nipebi, ebeka se, yebusia, yenton, baby a free osuma ye som kasa ye ka ye chen ebi mu de ahye nipa bi nsunti or the mra bi baya ne friend no Avoidance of Discrimination Act 1957 send ye be ya ekuo bi nipa bi eye enton bi eye osum bi entumi hye Ghana for so. Now what happened? Inti doye ne say or the tabono eto any ekuo biya so say memma obia enye de enkroma which banned parties based on ethnic, regional, and religious lines. Inti sa emrane ba na yakasema obia ente political party a eye entonti ne yete. Memma obia ente political party wo Ghana eye osumbi nti ne yete. Memma obia ente political party wo Ghana eye baby otinti no teye. Obia opesa ote political party bi na o se engineer so no eye engineer so a eye Ghana fo nyina adwene pongyina so. Enti emane de emra bi ba se untumi kase me yahunani enti me yahunani nti na yete political party was no ompene. Untumi kase me yamfantini enti ye yamfantifo nti na yete political kwame kuma se ompene. Untumi kase me yasantini enti yete party bi asantefo party o se o de mra ba ye ntumi nye. Untumi kase me yenkremoni intimating kremofo party. Ana untumi kase me Christoni me ti Christo for party kwame kuma de mra ba say so obete party a it should be devoid of religious, ethnic, and what we call a regional basis and biases. Now, ironically, this forced desperate opposition groups to unite, giving birth to the United Party, UP, in 1957. In Nkrumah passes Amrano, and sebio parties bia na omonti omo ho ase nipa bi ekuo bia na omonti omo ase da bi and ye nyina be kan ho abom na yako etia Nkrumah every say na ebimo epese omo te party out of tribe na ebimo pese omo te party out of religion ebimo pese omo te party out of region inti omo nyina ba together ka say Nkrumah is our common enemy enomu ene ebeti bibi e friend UP United Party. Eno na omode beti UP no. Enti UP no sa o pesa de ma NPP be ye NPP a say de bia NPP for UP mu a. The reason tia ye ti UP ne se na Nkrumah pesa obepene ma obiaka se me yen krani me ya santini me yen fantini ti mate party ejina mekuo ana menton so. Because na Nkrumah person be pene se obi beka se me Roman ni me Nkremoni me ye de ni intimi gina no so de atepat na Nkrumah se eno so ompene Nkrumah se enye bebi a wo free na wo beka se me free ahuna memu nti me te party ama ahunafo da bi eno nti na ema nipa bi ba together say ende ye beti UP na ye nyina ye opposition parties a ye pese ye kutia Nkrumah because na nipa bi na group bi e pese mu gina enton so omo pese omo gina edian bebi omo te omo pese omo gina asum bi so edite political party into UP no eno na kofa UP ne baye it was to fight against what we called the Avoidance of Discrimination Act. Now what did the NPP do? I'm talking about the UP edian na omo ye. Now remember there is incident na me do ko ekire mo ate NPP na se enya party omo a dangerous group of people. Now, the UP, party UP na nkasa na omunie. Yan chirem na mdudwe bibi mu nchiro. The UP in 1957 constitutes ekuo ben ba together ebe form UP. Bibi na ma chiro bibi a trick wo. Na ma chiro adikudie ntia ende eye omo UP mu no ati omo ho every NPP mu. There's a reason. And ana enkora Mmabawa ene mbebo mu NPP kira na mo hoya memmobo o man se mmoa o mu ntumi nwene enko akire ye be use o mabo mu tuo esi o mu te se confirm because they don't even understand party do mu di akire hwade National Liberation Movement NLM led by Bafo Akoto rooted in Asante nationalism and federalist ideals. Bafo Akoto no ya Asantini onna na ye otufo o sabre no na oye ne chiame Bafo Akoto on the T NLM na oti ye no na nipa o ka no homo te ye no eye dankwa Nanado Dankwa Kufuor ebusuani Dankwa no. Ha. Ono ene eye de baafo akoto ene ka omuti bo mu a omuti bibi efe no NLM. Nti na eye asantefo ne achimfo ene ba together. Enom ka se ende yeso yebeti party. Na yeso yebeti party ne de ekuokuo aka ye ho ne abe fight Kwame Nkrumah. Nti remember NLM no na e baafo akoto ana oye saa time no otufo ho no ne chiame on yi £700 on eye de Ekufuor ado ebusuani efe no Dankwa. Ha omo ene ye den ete NLM. Now hadie bi omo ye. Ena omo frɛ Northern People's Party NPP. Na it was led by Simon Diodong Dombo. Inti NPP na a srimfo party. Na nipa ote sa party ano odi anim no ne afrɛ no eye Diodong Dombo, advocating for northern representation and development. Inti omo de omo ka se omo betikuo na omo nyina akɔ fight Nkrumah no na NPP for omo srem no omo de na eye mpuntuo no omo pɛ. Eno na nti na omo join ye omo na nya bibia ha. Na nyɛ sɛ ɔhene bi a ti omu krom ana ɔmo ya na ana sɛ ɔhene bi ana ntɔn bi. Their sole purpose was to be part of this group. Send a development will come to the north. And it's na Diodong Dombo eka say I want to be part of this coalition. Make sure be a motive, obia motive be omo di free ba. Remember, Ekufuor ado ebusuani Dankwa ɔne NLM ɔchiame ana ɔyɛ otumfo saa abrɛ no ne chiame asantini ba ko ne achimni ba ko de NLM, National Liberation Movement. And ɔmo ka say oh NPP, Northern People's Party, mo meka ho. And I'm say, oh, ye de development, ye pe mpuntio, ye pe mpuntio ba. Inti Dombo for no, one nkofo ebe join this coalition. And na hwan mo Muslim Association Party. And omo sa hu said abi. Inkremofo e Ghana. Inti omo party we friend Muslim Association Party, representing Muslim interests, especially in urban centers. Omo de omo ba ye no. Omo say okay. Yeni nkrimufo na yewo krum kakra no yeso pese abantie ye interneti na ebe join mo. They did not join because ohini binti. They did not join because now we are Dagomba for Sisala for Mampurisi for Dagati for. They joined because they wanted a year inkremosum sebio emutre no sebio abanso adwene bekoso. That's all. They were not in there because na ohini bi no mo support no. And remember, some of them their intentions were clear. Now and I'm say frɛ Unlock Youth Organization. And I'm say that be so. And what they were doing is they were picking every single region because they wanted it to look like a united force. But the motive was that nani pebi and a kreti omwaku. And I'm afraid Unlock Youth Organization. Our focus was on our concerns in the Volta region. Inti I want to join here no mo nyina idea nyina say na omo pese in one nyoma bia ekokoso ewa hunamemu a sebio aban no enhyeda ani nkoho no omo be join your coalition we send ye beya aban ni bekoho. They didn't come because they were indebted to a chief, because na omo clan omo busua bi. They joined because they also wanted the government of the day or Ghanaians to know say ahunamemu no nyoma nkitinkiti bi koso a omo ni nje ho. They were not coming to join because they hated Nkrumah. No. The Northerners did not join because they hated Nkrumah. No. The Northern People's Party did not join because they hated Nkrumah. The Muslims did not join because they hated Nkrumah. They all joined with a motive to bring development to where they were. Now, enomoko ga sifimo bi omoko fa nkran foso kakra beka ho. Enomo sa ko nkran man mu. Enom say no, we need the people in the Greater Accra region. And omokofa eye ga shifimo bi eye gas based group from Accra omoko nkran so group be na wa ha mo nkran for mo be join ne ye nyina ye nkopre eye at the pambrefie nkran for no they were swimming at the beach, they were having a wonderful time. They thought to say development is good. This is a coalition. We all want betterment. Obia, the majority of the people group that joined were not joining because they hated Nkrumah. They joined because they wanted something to come to them. And in terms of development, them being recognized. It wasn't because they hated Nkrumah and thought to say Nkrumah was against Ga people. Nkrumah was against Awunafo. Nkrumah was against Muslims. Nkrumah was against Northerners. Nkrumah was never against those people. And those people knew it. But they joined because they felt we all needed one voice to bring development to our respective areas and the religion we are in. Now, they now went to the Togolese Congress, that is the TC, representing our communities in Transvolta, Togoland. Into almost sako a border no so. And almost sako fa a Transvolta. And Kofona, a kufa the castle, Obube Yaku, Etununa, or Bobi Mutuno. Aha. They brought those people and added them to it. Into now, technically, they have been able to tap into about 70% of the nations. That time, your regions and also. Into now, they have gotten other groups to join them for it to look like a united front. Now, can say but together. I was say your friend Adewe, the UP, the United Party, no, and when the Billy D, it was led by Buzia. Remember, NLM, Bafwa Kutu, Ene Ekufuado, Omonomte NLM, Northern People's Party, Muslim Association Party, and Law Youth Organization, Shifimo P. Ene Togolese Congress. Time omudi we nyina ba together mu nyina tena dai ba kumu nom say Buzia and the belly die.